So Dale, we covered there some really important aspects of the safety part of fast bowling in relation to alignment and in relation to back foot landing. Why is that so important?
One of the critical moments of bowling is the delivery phase, and there's a huge amount of pressure that goes on the body. The time they take off, time they land at the upper level, there's 6 to 8 times your body weight going through your back foot. And therefore, if your body is out of alignment in any way, it's going to create quite a lot of pressure on your back. So to try and avoid these things, we try to work with the hips and the shoulders working together. When they don't work together, then you get a launching at the base of the spine. So the whole thing about it is hips and shoulders working together. If you've got one where the hips go one way and the shoulders go the other way, it puts pressure on your spine, or the opposite, the hips and the shoulders going in the other way. So as a coach, you need to look at trying to minimize the amount of hip and shoulder rotation. They say that the separation of more than 20 degrees between hips and shoulders can be very unsafe. So we do need to take time to analyse that.
Right, and later on we'll be covering some of the ways that coaches can look at how to,
yes,
to analyse a bowler and help remediate some twisting action.
Yes, it's very difficult for a coach, I think, just to say, well, he's doing this or that. I mean, I've been coaching a long time, and I have to have aids to help me, and I'm going to put some shoulder stumps on to show the difference between the two. At the top level, it's easy because you have a camera above the player, and you've got biomechanics and all sorts of things. That is not at the disposal of the average coach. They need to be able to use their eyes and use a couple of very simple tools to be able to analyse these things.
That's right, and it's really important that bowlers at a young age get this sort of thing done right so that we can, you know, lessen the injury and impact on some of these young players.
Right. As a coach, you don't want to over-coach too soon. You want to see what a player's natural ability is, whether they are open or whether they're semi-open or closed. Just let the body go where it needs to go. But once you understand usually where the bottom half goes, then try to match the top half to the bottom half.
Sure.
Sometimes it's very difficult to change the bottom half.